Dad Champions is for anybody who wants to be an effective teacher.
It's really good. I think we're all on the same sort of journey, but at different schools, so that's really good to work with other people, talk to them. Sometimes what to do with the data is really a challenge, and that's for me is what Selena is making me do. Stopping and thinking about, well, what's the next step? Having a broader picture of where I'm going with the data.
When the energy's up, it's absolutely gold. It's just a really good vibe in the room, and what we know is that the people who are energetic on days like this actually go back and have an impact because there's momentum rolling into tomorrow and next week, and there's an enthusiasm for actually leading a change.
What I'm appreciating is that her expertise isn't just in data as a topic, but it's in change processes and embedding good ideas into good practices that make a difference for students.
The second thing I'd love you to be thinking about is what's within your sphere of influence. If you were a curriculum leader, a well-being project might be lovely, but if the people in that team are not in your direct sphere of influence, that's going to be really hard to lead that change.
Sometimes you go to PD and you think this presenter has clearly never been a teacher. They're sort of sitting on top of you, whereas Selena's not like that at all. You can see she's realistic and understanding about what can be done in our context.
Data can be quite dry at times, so being able to have that balance between building knowledge and capacity in us, and also I love the storytelling element that Selena's got, so being able to hear from her and how it's applied as a teacher, I think that's really important.
The ideal type of person coming to this program would be somebody who want some new ideas about how to potentially use data, or they're just starting on the journey, or they don't have data teams, they don't have structures in place. So it's an opportunity for them to learn a little bit, to network with other people who've got some really great ideas, and then people who actually want to be a part of the change.
So we are going to be working on accountable talk in our school, which we were doing already, and now we're looking at, through this project, how to measure the success or the impact that we're having. So it's a little bit tricky, it's not so cut and dry as I would normally like, being a maths person, but we're going to try and make it work. So that's going to be my challenge.
People are engaged. It just has a really open feel that you can ask any question you need to ask, and there's no silly question.
Like when you train by yourself, or you might go to the gym by yourself, it's not that motivating, but when you're there with other people, you exceed your own expectations of yourself. So it's pushed me a lot harder, I reckon.
Selena's been so supportive and helping us see a clear way in how we can measure this accountable talk. So amazing support. I think without her support, I wouldn't be as excited.